the cameraman. Today is Thursday the 9th of April 2015 and this is an update on the Crrow Debunkery project. I've been doing further research on my view that the lunar wave, as filmed by Crrow and others, is simply caused by atmospheric refraction caused by warm and cold air masses passing by, also the possibility of the involvement of gravity or buoyancy waves, which is another natural phenomenon, and also the possibility that aircraft contrails or bow shock could possibly be causing these lunar waves. And on that point at least, we're going to take a look at some videos by crosswind that show several aircraft crossing over in front of the moon, and let's see what we find. These are selected clips from Crosswind's video. I'll play them through once and then I'll slow them down and we can take a closer look and see what's going on. This clip has already been slowed down by Crosswind and is the clearest example of what appears to be a lunar wave crossing the disk of the moon after the plane has crossed. Here is one more clip before we take a closer look in slow motion. Okay, so let's now take a closer look at these clips. Here is the best clip again, and you can clearly see that what appears to be a lunar wave moves into view from the left hand side and crosses the moon to the right hand side after the plane has crossed. This time I've applied a line to show the direction and angle of the aircraft as it passes, so that we can compare it to the lunar wave as it passes from left to right. As we can see, it's the same. Let's watch that clip again, but slow down even further. Here comes the plane. We can see the angle. And here comes the apparent lunar wave from left to right. It matches the angle of the line. And again in this next clip we see the same thing. We see an apparent lunar wave moving from the left hand side to the right hand side after the plane has passed. Let's watch this clip 3 more times. Now in this final clip we just get a quick view of the apparent lunar wave as the clip is merged into the next one. Let's look at that again. You can just see before the video fades into the next clip the lunar wave starting before it's faded out. Let's look at that one more time. I'll put a link in the description area to Crosswind's video and you can check it out for yourself. Now of course I should say that we don't see any aircraft flying by in any of Crrow's videos, and I'm pretty sure he would notice if there are any aircraft flying over, especially close to the moon. But it should be pointed out that Crrow does live in San Diego, which is near a very busy international airport. Now I'm not suggesting that all apparent lunar waves are caused by aircraft as we've seen here. I do believe that they're also caused by other phenomena such as passing warm and cold air masses, and as I mentioned, possibility of gravity waves or buoyancy waves as they're also known, and I will be following up on that research in another video. But I did want to point out that certainly an apparent lunar wave can be caused by natural phenomenon such as aircraft passing, which is disturbing the atmosphere as we clearly see in these videos. So I'm not going to jump to the conclusion that an aircraft is causing a glitch in the moon hologram, as some might, but it just gives us food for thought, and I will be following up on this in another video. By the way, I have sent Crosswind a private message to ask him if he still has the original unedited videos that we can take a look at. We might find that there are more apparent lunar waves in the unedited footage. Stay tuned for further updates. I will be following up with another more detailed video, and as always do check out my Facebook discussion page, Voices of Reason to Explain X or VORTEX. You'll find a link in the description area. Thank you for watching. Hello YouTube, this is Dazza the cameraman. Today is Thursday the 9th of April 2015 and this is an update on the Crrow Debunkery project. I've been doing further research on my view that the lunar wave, as filmed by Crrow and others, is simply caused by atmospheric refraction caused by warm and cold air masses passing by, also the possibility of the involvement of gravity or buoyancy waves, which is another natural phenomenon, and also the possibility that aircraft contrails or